this is one of my first videos when like I'm talking and stuff, and so one thing that I want to say is I'm just trying to help beginners like myself who are like maybe know Tekken or don't know Tekken at all, help just understand Tekken 8 a little bit and just prep you for when the game comes out Friday. First of all, I'd like to say please like, comment, and subscribe and do all that stuff, because one of my goals is to hit at least 1K before I graduate high school. But besides that, let's get into what side you should pick. Picking the left or right side is very, very important in Tekken, because it's really a life or death situation against you as a player, because your execution may be really good on one or the other side. And then like characters like Mishimas, they're better on the right side than the left side. Because I used to play them on the first player side, and I could not get like electrics consistently, or even get perfect electrics like maybe once. But now I switched to the right side, and it was like I got them a lot better. So just really be sure to pick whichever side you're comfortable with. And next we're finna get to, this is obvious, pick whatever character you want or like. It's not really like, you know, Tekken 8 has a quite diverse cast. You know, some of them, you know, you may like. I don't really like some of them. Gotcha. So just pick whoever you want. The next thing I'm finna get to is stages. Stages are very important in Tekken, because they are a life or death situation, because all of them are different shapes and sizes, and also some stages have some things that other stages don't. So you should always be very careful when picking a stage in Tekken, because for example, you know, one stage is very big, like let me go back. So Urban Square Garden is a square stage. Yokoshima is a very big stage. Sanctum is a very long stage with wall breaks and stuff. So for Sanctum, it's like if you played a character who could like really good with wall breaks and stuff, who could get really good combos and damage off of it, you should definitely pick a stage like this to help you. But if your character is susceptible to wall breaks and stuff, don't pick. You should always try to pick stages they're like big, like Yokoshima, or like a person can't really force you to a wall situation, so you don't get like pressured and you take like a big combo. But that's all really about stages. Just be very sure to make sure which stage you pick. That's all I can really say and help you. But you know, if you don't care about that stuff, then pick whatever stage you want. You know, like if you just say, hey, I'm finna play Tekken just because I'm just trying to have fun, I'm not really worried about all that, but just pick whatever stage you want and have fun. That's what it is, stages.
Get ready for the
next thing I really want to get into is mapping your control. Mapping your control is very important, because you know, sometimes playing the default controls really don't help you. When I play Tekken, the default controls are very hard, because you know, you have to hit like 3 plus 4 or something. I forgot the layout code. But you know, you have to really assert, like move your hand in a weird way, and that was very difficult to me. So you should definitely as soon as you hop on, like as soon as you start the menu in the game stuff, you should go to options, you know, and map your controls to figure out where your hand can hit the buttons the best to get your execution very correct. Because that's like Tekken is executable. All fight games custom to it is still execution heavy, but it's very important to let you know that stuff. And one of the next things I want to get into is like the buttons, because I want to use like the number terms, because that's the way I learned it when I first started Tekken 7. Is, you know, the first one is like 1, the second one is 2, third one is 3, and the other one is 4. And you know, you press them, you know. And also, one thing I do want to point out, people who like never play Tekken, is that when you watch your videos, there are gonna be some videos where people say 1,2, and then 1+2. What that means is you press like 1,2 is like you press 1 then 2, then 1+2 when you press them at the same time. Like I'm pressing 1+2 at the same time up there at the top. That's what you do. That's 1+2. And then 1, 2 is 1,2. Another thing I want to point out is that star in the middle is neutral. So the electric input is like forward, neutral, down, forward. You know, trying to get see a star button, that means neutral, and make sure so take your like hands off of like your hitbox, stick, or just controller, and make sure that's what that means. And all I have to really say, that's really all I have to say about this section. So just make sure you map your controls to what you want, so you can really have better execution and you don't really have problems where like you don't hurt your hands, because sometimes you hurt your hands. But another thing I do want to say, I do want to specify that it doesn't matter what you really play on with Tekken, because if you like, I suggest you look up Tekken 7 tournaments, like recent ones and stuff, not like any old ones from like many years ago. You'll just see people play with stick, because even like just like in the past like 5 to 6 years, it was a stigma that like arcade sticks are like the only way you can play fighting games, so you shouldn't do that. But it does not matter what controller you can play with. If you want to play with a hitbox, play with a hitbox. Play with an arcade stick, play with a stick, play with a controller. Play with a controller or pad. I play with pad. I might get a hitbox, or a snack mix box, or snack box, whatever it's called. They play. I don't know. I will say you can have faster improvement. If you play an arcade stick or pad, it's gonna take a long way to put a hitbox, you'll have more of an advantage. Well, not an advantage, but just a quicker scale up. But that's really all I have to say about this section. Now let's move on to the next section. The next section is gonna be talking about movement. And just forgive like all the forward four stuff and stuff like that. Right here, I'm just trying to show you like backdashing and Korean backdashing. So in Tekken 7, Korean backdashing is very difficult and stuff. And backdashing doesn't really go back. But in Tekken 8, they have increased backdashing. I don't know about how much. I'm pretty sure any like Tekken veteran or pro or somebody who really know could tell you. Or you should check out Phil XD, his videos. He has a video about like backdash, like how they done the backdash, Korean backdashing and stuff like that. So I just want to show you that like you can just backdash, or you can learn Korean backdash. You can do back, down, forward, back, or a little trick is you do back, quarter circle back, or the Tatsumaki input. You do that, and that'll help you. The next thing I do want to go into, even though I don't really know the importance of it, I'm going to be honest. I want to get into side walking. Now I understand the importance of side step, but side walking is very, very important. And you should use this. All you do is you just press up, or down, and you hold it. But I also do want to talk about tracking. Now I've heard I think that Tekken 7 Reddit, well not Tekken 7, Tekken Reddit. They talk about tracking. It's very, very egregious in Tekken. So at this day they nerfed it, but I still do want to say moves can track in Tekken. You side step, left or right, or you side walk. Next thing I'm going to get into is some things that as a beginner you should use. Now these aren't optimal things, but these are just things that you should use just to like help you, so you won't like just get like destroyed. And the first thing, let me get some distance, is down to. I don't know if it's probably been nerfed in the official release of the game, but you should definitely use it in your flow, because it's gonna catch people off guard, because people don't block low. Fight. The next thing you should do is use Jin's broken move from Tekken 7, forward. Forward is a good like spacing tool, you can just throw it out like pretty much at a roll right there, like somewhat of a good distance. You can just throw it out and just catch them off guard, and then on counter hit, you get a full combo if you run up and down. The next move is Jin's new forward. Use this like a long distance because it's really good just a push away tool. So if somebody's just really pressuring on you, like they do, just use that, pressure them, and then you pretty much get your own situation. You just like start your pressure. Next thing I do want to get into is Jin's move down forward too. You should definitely move if you're just a person who want to do electric but you can't do execution for it, because electric's is really hard to do. So you should just definitely just use down forward too. And also if you do press 2, you get electric, but if get the launcher, like launcher electric. You get that kick, and then you press 4, you get health. So this move definitely just to help people who can't execute those moves. So definitely just use this. It's really fun to use. You can't combo it with another down forward, but just you should really use down one. Down one is a really good move, but it does have a downside. If you're not good on it's side switches, so if you're not good on the other side, you should probably refrain from using this move unless you're in a dire situation, because it does have arm action. But just be careful when you use it. The next button you want to use is neutral forward. It's a really good button. It's very stubby. You're safe back there, I'm pretty sure. And on counter hit, you can get a good so just make sure to throw this into the 2 So one of the players I think that made Jen a hard character, or make and then having a stance, which I want to say it's not that hard. I learned it in a day. It just takes a little bit of patience and just okay, I can't so if you do back or forward and press any button, he does. He press one, he also has it. And all these buttons are very good. That button right here, the stance, that was really good during the closed beta test. Yeah, the closed beta. Really good, man. And so another thing is another cool hold down forward. You get his stance one. You just press 2, you press 2, you get electric. You press 1, you get the electric. Press 3, you get side. So that's really all I just gotta say is just practice. Fight. And if you you'll be able to get combo. Cause it's one of the things that make Jin very good. His stances and all his options. Now I'm with him. Because if you really want to do peak Jin gameplay, watch Devastator. Because he's the best in my opinion. I'm pretty sure. Just do that and check out this cool Jin stuff. Now this section here is just me kind of go over something that I didn't go over. I didn't go over frame data and stuff like that because probably some of it is going to change, maybe minor or very big in the base game. So I just don't want to go over that stuff. And some other stuff I want to go over is just it's okay to suck. Cause you're gonna suck in the beginning of a fun game. And if you're a new player or you're a beginner or you're you learn Tekken 7 a little bit, but you didn't really get crazy up there. You're gonna suck at that new fighting game to learn. The hardest thing that I've seen so many other fighting game players say, or YouTubers and pro players. The most hardest thing is learning your second fighting game because all your knowledge is from your first fighting game. So just be okay with that and just accept that yeah, I'm gonna suck, I'm gonna lose, it's okay, it's perfectly fine. Another thing is have fun. You're gonna lose, but just have fun. Oh, I also want to say is look at your move list. Especially move list in this game is amazing compared to Tekken 7. Tekken 7 move list sucks. The game does not teach you a lot of things that you should know. It just doesn't. But Tekken 8 has so many they give you so many little tips about just specific moves saying, oh yeah, if you do Zen stance and you do that, you will get, if you do his Zen stance and hold down forward, you'll get, his stance where you can get electric and hell sweep out of it. So it's just amazing. That's just great. And another thing I want to say is you should definitely watch, even though I put this video out, and hopefully you'll watch more of my videos and subscribe and stuff. You should definitely check out like some of the best Tekken YouTubers that I personally like, which is like Phil XD, Main Man Sweet, King J. Who else? Those are really my three YouTubers. Oh, Maximilian. Even Max plays like all fucking games. It's like it's sort of just like yeah. But you should definitely check out that play because they really help. Let's say Main Man Sweet if you want to play like Mishima or Kaguya especially because I really like Kaguya, so I watch his channel to learn. He taught me a lot about Kaguya. I didn't understand the thing. He told me about Tekken too, but you know, you should also watch Felix because he also has like really great content. So just watch all of them YouTubers and streamers. They'll help you play Tekken. And the last thing I like to say is please like, comment, share, subscribe, ring that notification bell. And that's really all I have to say. Thanks if you watched this video all the way through. And hope you have a good day. And peace out, man. Bat 357 out.